No MCU news today, unfortunately, because it's been an extremely slow day. But also I'm not at the level yet where I can watch Marvel shows early like some other YouTubers can, so we'll instead be talking about the cancelled Marvel MMO. Marvel doesn't really put out too many games, with the only 3 in recent years being Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, which were amazing, and Marvel's Avengers, which wasn't. We're still waiting for the Midnight Suns game, which was supposed to come out in March, but literally fell off the face of the earth, and we haven't heard any news about it since then. And Insomniac is currently working on Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine, which will undoubtedly be amazing as well. But now, it was just reported by Games Radar that Studio Daybreak Games' Marvel MMO has been cancelled. For context, Daybreak Games was behind EverQuest, Star Wars Galaxies, The Matrix Online, DC Universe Online, The Lords of the Rings Online, and even Plants vs. Zombies, as well as a ton of other games. But anyways, EG7 announced that they'd, quote, be discontinuing the development of the Marvel project at Daybreak Games. Based on the re-evaluation of the development risk profile, size of investment, and the long-term product portfolio strategy for the group, the board has decided to change the development priorities and reallocate resources within the group to focus on alternative long-term projects. The company had planned to invest more than 500 million Swedish krona or $50,762,450 in the Marvel project over the next 3 years. But the company will now diversify this investment across multiple smaller-sized projects within the group, including the previously announced major upgrades to The Lord of the Rings Online, DC Universe Online, and new game opportunities with our first-party original IPs. Now this really isn't the worst thing, because while we aren't getting the game, and that does suck, it was only announced in November of last year, so they probably weren't that far into the development process. However, it's interesting to note that this is actually the studio's second attempt at a Marvel MMO. A few years ago, Daybreak Games was working on a Marvel MMO, which was cancelled in 2018. It was then announced in November of last year that they were working on a Marvel MMO again. Now it's unclear if this was the same game or if they had planned to start over from scratch. And while we don't have any news at all about the most recent version, we do actually have some images from the one cancelled back in 2018, courtesy of notable Marvel game leaker, Miller. Miller posted this tweet, which was concept art of Iron Man, Captain America, and Red Skull from the 2018 game. It's really unfortunate that this game was cancelled because it could have been great, but it just seems like the Marvel MMOs have been plagued with bad luck. Anyways, let me know which upcoming Marvel game you're most excited for, and which character would you like to see a game on in the future? Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Daredevil, or maybe even the X-Men, Fantastic Four, or Inhumans, and which studio should make it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you will never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.